Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good day to wherever you are. This is Double RPG here, and welcome to another edition of Double RPG live streams where I do a reaction towards the new Nintendo Direct that is happening right now. But it's not happening right now since it's still on opening intermission on Nintendo's end, but for roughly about 40 minutes, hopefully there will be some new announcements that will actually get us all very excited and all that good stuff. I'm looking at the chat here just to see who all is talking, but unfortunately the chat on my end just doesn't seem to want to open up on OBS since I'm using Restream. But whichever okay, now I see it. But whatever stream you're watching it on, I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch at the same time, and you will see the Nintendo Direct on the screen right there. And let me go ahead and boost up the desktop audio so that way you can actually hear the stuff going on in the live stream for all of you. And I think I might want to put this at 25 because I think that's what I usually have it at, so that way it doesn't, so that way you can still hear it, and with the live stream, and the commentary coming from my end to where, it won't even hurt anybody's ears or anything like that. Or, what the hell am I saying? So that way you'll still hear the Nintendo Direct from my end, even though you'll pretty much be hearing me do most of the reactions with whatever I talk about. And as with any Nintendo Direct, I want to preface by saying that for any Nintendo Direct, I highly recommend that you keep your expectations in check. It could be a spectacular one, could be an okay one, or it could be a bad one. But hopefully I'm one of those people who believes that this will be a good one, seeing as how Nintendo Directs have usually been pretty well received in these recent times, but anything could go south in an instant. But we'll see how it all goes. Nintendo spoiling one part of the Direct. Tut. Yeah, I hear you about that, Dane. From what I recall, they possibly have spoiled news about Detective Pikachu, possibly the sequel. That's gonna be in the works, but who knows? And as you can see, I'm just drinking some water right now. Hey, water's always good for you, so enjoy what you got. Look at the screen. Look on the screen. 4th entry to one game. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think they already announced it, though, in their social media, saying that they will be including new details on Pikmin 4. So I really don't think they really have spoiled anything in relation to their Nintendo Direct by far, although I have heard rumors saying that there's supposedly going to be a new 2D Mario game that's not along the lines of the new Super Mario Brothers games that we've been getting in the last decade or so. And there is a remake of a Super Nintendo game that is supposedly going to be unveiled at this Nintendo Direct today. And I don't know what it is. Some people are possibly speculating that it could be Chrono Trigger, which I really hope that is the case. And there's also that supposed rumor going around about Square Enix with their Portal site as they leak the image of Star Ocean the Second Story R or Second Evolution R. Hopefully that is actually a thing, and they announced that at today's Nintendo Direct, as it will pretty much come on the PS4 and PC, possibly. But as I said, we want to do our best to keep the expectations in check when it comes to these things. And Omega says, considering Sonic Mania, I'd love to see a Super Mario Brothers again in classic 16-bit, near 32-bit style. Yeah, I think it would be a perfect opportunity if Nintendo took that initiative and do something along the lines of a 32-bit style type of game. But, with them always wanting to do Super Mario Brothers games in the 3D style, but in 2.5D, well, that's kind of their shtick as of right now. But if they did a full-on 2D one, then I would be really happy about that. Super Mario World 3? Well, you never know, LPH. Also, I would like to say that you don't see my anime's VTuber avatar because my license with that expired, so you'll see me on just plain webcam. And speaking of which, here we go with today's Nintendo Direct. Let's hope it's a good one. Ah, Pokemon. Let me see if I turn that down a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Something new on Pokemon, it seems. Hopefully it's one of those things, starting strong with the pokes. Yeah. Well, let's just say that Nintendo's announcing a performance update for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, so that way it can actually function properly. Nope. Hidden Area 0. So, a new trailer about that. Part 1, the Teal Mask. Yeah, I think that's the first part of the DLC expansion that they already talked about. Maybe we're getting a little more in-depth and possibly a tease to what to expect of Part 2, maybe? I'm Carmine. I'm Kieran. It looks super emo with those hairstyles. Taking more Japanese culture inspiration for this type of DLC, it looks like. Maybe it's just one of those things I'll be expecting when I'm going to Japan next year. New legendary. Looks that way. The Blueberry Academy. Yep, Part 2, the Indigo Disc. Possibly we could call this Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Phantom Pain, or Peace Walker, since, you know, this part of the DLC takes place at a, mainly at an academy that's pretty much like an ocean facility of some sort. No, I'm just being, I'm just, you know, kidding around, but, you know, how can you not draw the comparison, right? Another legendary, or another mystery Pokemon. Yeah, okay. For fall, this upcoming fall and winter, huh?
Hello, everyone.
Shinya Takahashi and Yoshiaki Koizumi.
I'm Yoshiaki Koizumi, and I'll also be joining today. That was the latest trailer for the Hidden Treasure of Area 0, the paid DLC for the Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet games. The first half of the trailer took place at a festival in the countryside,
while the second half seemed to be in a completely different location, a futuristic academy in the middle of the ocean. More details on this DLC will be available in the future.
And after today's Nintendo Direct, a special event will be held in Pokemon Scarlet and Pokemon Violet.
Still nothing about fixing the game.
Okay, let's see our first batch of headlines.
Oh, yeah.
It's a supersonic squad of
Sonic Superstars.
Sonic and friends are spin dashing into a brand new 2D side-scrolling game, Sonic Superstars. 12 brand new zones await.
This is your bread and butter, Dane.
Sonic.
Even though we pretty much already knew about this since it was already announced last week.
Or swing a powerful hammer.
Sonic Superstars and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles and Knuckles. Made by the Balan Warlord team, and it won't suck. Yes. With no Yuji Naka either, since he's already in prison. Yep, since Naka is locked up behind bars.
First time in the series.
Ugh, man.
Available for up to 4 players.
You know, a lot of people were wondering if Balan Wonderworld was Square Enix's fault, which partially it was, but I was starting to think more that, you know, Yuji Naka had a hand with its downfall, too. More so than Square Enix did.
Cozy life is just around the corner. Welcome to Palia. In this
Palia.
adventure sim, create the idyllic life of your dreams alongside.
Oh, please let this not be another farm sim direct or anything like that.
Build houses, decorate your home plot, grow crops in your garden, and more. Play with other residents in online co-op or carve out your blissful life solo. And if you're eager to explore, there's plenty of life.
The Switch, the console to send your farm sims. That's pretty much what it's become. I mean, ever since Stardew Valley pretty much resurrected the farm sim craze, everybody's, you know, trying to capitalize on that. Square Enix, Natsume trying to bring back Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon. Or no, the Harvest Moon, whereas XE does Story of Seasons. Just a cluster freak. Oh yeah, Persona 5 Tactica.
The Phantom Thieves return in this tactical spin-off of Persona 5. When the group ends up in an unfamiliar world, they must join
An unfamiliar world. The final boss, the devil sitting on the toilet.
taking control. During battle, assess the situation and determine whether to unleash an attack up close, from afar, or using.
And if you never played a Shin Megami Shin Megami Tensei or a Persona game, yeah, that's an actual enemy.
To perform another action called One More. Then surround your foes and take them out with dramatic flair using the new all-out
We're not getting 6 anytime soon. Well, I mean, it definitely seems that way, LPH. I mean, they're gonna milk Persona 5 for all it's worth since it's the most popular one out of all of them right now. And especially with Persona 3 getting a remake.
Truths lie hidden in this strange world.
Oh, really? How is Soul Hackers 2, Omega?
Persona 5 Tactica launches on Nintendo Switch November 17th. Pre-orders for the physical version of the game begin today. Please check your local retailers. Step into a Saturday morning cartoon. Calling all heroes for the first
Myth Force.
adventure, Myth Force. Enter a high fantasy world.
It's a very different take on Persona style, but still a good time. Oh, that's cool.
Up to you to stop the evil Daedalus from taking over, but it won't be easy. Treacherous tombs and cryptic castles threaten your survival. Wield medieval weapons and legendary magic to smite hordes of monsters. During each run, you can
Adventurers, gear up and roll out.
weapons.
If Peter Cullen was narrating this, I'm pretty sure that's what he would say about these people in this game that's going on right now.
Perils ahead by the power of teamwork. Myth Force launches on
Myth
the
Force.
Nintendo Switch system this year. This Blackfest is
Oh,
going to be pretty
Splatoon
sweet.
3. I've been hearing a lot of people been enjoying Splatoon 3 a lot more so than the first and second game. They feel that Splatoon 3 is the more finished game of what Splatoon 1 should have been, but, you know, I played the first one and was kind of burnt out with what all was there, what was limited that came in the original game. But I still haven't picked up Splatoon 3, but hopefully it is one of those games I'll try out in the future, but who knows?
These choices are delicious. Guide your favorite flavor to victory.
And I still can't believe Square Enix is doing their own take on Splatoon with foam stars, which honestly that does look pretty cool. It's like Persona meets Splatoon.
Be on the lookout for more info in the future.
Well, I mean, there's always a single player mode, LPH, for that game. Don't feel too bad. Oh, another Pokemon. about to say, is this
Stronger bond between the people and Pokemon of Rhyme City.
Oh, wait a minute. Is this Detective Pikachu too?
Proclaim this day the start of Pokemon Friendship Week.
Tim Goodman. Pikachu.
Yep, Detective Pikachu too.
The ideal detective duo.
Disguises are a key part of detective work.
Quit goofing off and investigate.
So much for my coffee. Something tells
Oh, that's Kaiji Tang, the voice of Ichiban as Detective Pikachu.
light roast today, huh?
And by Ichiban Kasuga from Yakuza Like a Dragon. Which I have beat that game in its entirety, by the way.
Something the two of you must know. You too. Based on our deductions, the culprit is clear, isn't it?
Bolt of brilliance.
The name's Pikachu. And I'm what you might call a great detective.
Oh, Detective Pikachu returns, huh?
Somebody would bring me some coffee.
But Pikachu!
Detective Pikachu returns.
You drink water!
Looks like he still loves coffee.
What cases will Tim
But not that Pikachu, he likes coffee.
solve together? More info will be revealed in the future. Next, please take a look at this.
What is it? Oh, yes! Yes! Wait a minute. No way! No freaking way! No way! A Super Mario RPG remake? Are you freaking serious? No way! Let's go! Oh, please tell me there will be voice acting in this. Please! Oh my god! This looks good! Dude! I can't believe this is actually happening! And here I thought we were getting a Chrono Trigger HD 2D remake. I did not even expect this. Oh my god! That's Yoko Shimomura returning for sure. Dude! This is so bizarre! Oh my god! And this music sounds excellent! Yes! 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 Yes!
Originally released on Super NES, Super Mario RPG returns with brand new graphics.
Whether you played the original game or not, why not take the opportunity to jump into the very first RPG in the Mario series?
Mr. Koizumi, that last trailer featured Mario, but he's not the only one getting a game.
Huh? What do you mean?
Let's take a peek.
He's not the only one getting a game. Wait a minute. Is this Super Princess Peach too?
Princess Peach will star as the main character in a brand new game. When she steps on this particular spot on stage,
Huh? Whoa. What on earth is happening?
that's all we'll show for now. We'll share more details at a later date. Mr. Koizumi,
Wow.
there's actually something else.
What?
What? Are we getting a new Luigi's Mansion?
Version of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, originally released on Nintendo 3DS, is in development.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon getting a Nintendo Switch remaster. Nice.
Both games will launch next year.
Mario, Princess Peach, and Luigi. Looks like Mario fans have a lot of games to look forward to.
More details will be shared in the future. All right, let's see some more headlines.
God, my heart.
Become Gotham City's ultimate protector.
Batman?
Wake up, Mr. Wayne.
Oh, wait a minute.
We have much to discuss. I want you to know the fear that is coming. This is the beginning of the end for you, Dark Knight.
Wow. This coming on Nintendo Switch, that's unlikely.
You still know how to make an entrance.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman!
Today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of
Something tells me that these are probably going to be cloud versions. But if they could actually fit on a Nintendo Switch cartridge, then holy crap, dude. Coming to Nintendo Switch.
This is dangerous. I like it.
3 iconic games. All DLC. One complete... Wow! One complete package.
Don't be a stranger. You're always welcome here.
I hope they can perform well.
Launches on Nintendo Switch this fall.
Dang.
Play your cards right, mercenary. Lead your mercenaries through cursed dungeons in the lands of Gloomhaven. Your tactical prowess is all that stands between riches and certain death. This adaptation of the hit board game features turn-based card battles with RPG elements. Unleash deadly combos and bring doom upon
Sorry,
your foes.
I just still... excuse me. I just still can't get over the fact that we're getting a freaking remake to Super Mario RPG. That is nuts! And a new Princess Peach game, too? Dang! Is that what the next 3D Mario game is? Is a 3D Peach game?
Gloomhaven launches on the Nintendo Switch system September 18th. Pre-orders for the Mercenaries and Gold Editions begin today on Nintendo eShop.
And also Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon for Nintendo Switch as well.
Keep the dance party going.
Ah, Just Dance. No, thank you. We don't want a DMCA. Yeah, you got that right, Omega. 40 new tracks, blah, blah, blah. You might just well save that stuff for the Nintendo Switch successor, whenever that is. You know, I was kind of hoping that they would say for Super Mario RPG Remake that the original would appear on the Nintendo Switch Online as a bonus. But maybe they'll save that for when the remake comes out. Who knows?
A silent hope lies in a world without words. One day, a once peaceful realm was silenced by its
A kingdom of stolen words.
Now, 7 wordless warriors will rise. In this action RPG,
Yeah, I guess so. You make a good point there, Dane.
explore the abyss and find the secluded king. However,
Ah, an Xseed Games game. Silent Hope.
conquering the abyss will be no easy feat. Wield weapons like swords, bows, magic, and
I'm kind of getting Gauntlet type of gameplay from this going on right here.
after you return to base.
Of course, if you remember what Gauntlet is, then
Cultivate resources
thumbs up to you.
and forge new items. Repeated forays into the abyss will enable you to grow stronger and dive deeper.
Can you hear me?
Your guide on this journey is the kingdom's sorrowful princess, encased
Yeah,
in
I can hear you,
crystal
princess.
tears. And through a mysterious power, her voice reverberates in the hearts of the silent warriors. Why did the king steal
I like the anime cutscenes. They look pretty good.
in the depths of the abyss? Silent Hill dives onto Nintendo Switch October 3rd. Sparks will fly in these Nintendo Switch games. Cast spells and cultivate your best life in Fae Farm.
Oh, Fae Farm. Yeah.
Complete tasks and fend off mischievous foes. Enrich your farm to help your character flourish. Decorate your space to improve your stats for the day ahead. And enchant your friends locally or online in 4-player co-op. Fae Farm launches as a console exclusive on Nintendo Switch September 8th. Pre-orders including an in-game bonus are available now on Nintendo eShop. Zoom into wild racing action with Hot Wheels Unleashed 2 Turbocharged.
Oh, Hot Wheels Unleashed gets a sequel.
Vehicles and pull off outrageous stunts to avoid obstacles, find shortcuts, and knock your rivals out of the
All we're missing is a Micro Machines game.
by modifying your vehicles and building
You know,
your
that's
own
kind of in the
tracks.
vein of this.
Race locally with
And if they
friends
ever do
in
one,
Switch co-op.
they need to bring back John Machida Jr. to voice the Micro Machine Man.
Grab the wheel when this game speeds onto the Nintendo Switch system October 19th. Get your chassis looking classy in Manic Mechanics.
Manic Mechanics. Oh, from 4J Studios, so...
Mix it up.
What is this, a Microsoft game?
Repair vehicles quickly to earn points in solo play or 4-player co-op. But watch out for treacherous pits, pesky UFOs, and other workplace hazards. Manic Mechanics launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch July 13th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Introducing the second paid DLC for Mario plus Rabbids Sparks of Hope. Mario and friends journey to a musical planet filled with new areas to explore and new enemies to battle.
Where's Rayman?
They find in this world of melodies. This new DLC, The Last Spark Hunter, launches later today.
Ah.
A demo of the main game is available now on Nintendo eShop.
Oh, he is DLC 3, okay.
You really think you stand a chance against
Ah, Dragon Quest? Yep, it is Dragon Quest. Is this Dragon Quest Monsters? Or is it something new?
You intend to take arms against me? Very well.
Yeah, it looks like Dragon Quest Monsters.
You are now cursed, unable to harm monsters. What? What the?
You're going to have to become a monster wrangler.
Combine a myriad of monsters. To create an army for battle. It's not the Adventures of Dai, because they already showed gameplay of that. Well, I mean, Akira Toriyama has his hands on Dragon Quest as much as he created Dragon Ball. Yep, it is a Dragon Quest Monsters game, The Dark Prince. Called it.
The so-called hero is here.
Oh, I see. It takes place in Dragon Quest IV's universe.
That was Dragon Quest Monsters, The Dark Prince from Square Enix. What kind of journey will you take to become the master of monster kind? Please be on the lookout for more info.
Yep, you're right, Omega.
We have more news on a certain game with plant-like creatures.
Oh, yeah. So this is, yep, Pikmin 4. I know that game's coming out next month. So hopefully they don't spend the rest of the time for this direct today, which I don't think they will.
There, you'll meet plant-like creatures called Pikmin.
Steve. Red Pikmin.
The adorable rescue pup,
Or
Ochi.
Esteban.
Boy.
Ochi.
Your mission, should you choose to accept it, repair the damaged Rescue Corps spaceship and save any castaways you find. All right, let's explore together.
I will admit, Pikmin 4 actually intrigues me a bit more than the other games because of the new camera angle you're actually seeing. Because it's like you're actually seeing the entire world before your eyes and not just, you know, an over the head, you know, an aerial bird's eye view of all the characters in Pikmin you see.
Items with Pikmin. Or smash obstacles in your way. And if you need a flotation device, well, there you go. Ochi can
Ochi.
stand up to the wildest creatures.
Ochi,
Collect lots of
Oh, an SP!
scattered around the planet to fix the spaceship's radar and open up new areas to explore. Exploration isn't
I wonder how much money Nintendo had to pay to use the license on some of the product placement that they had in the earlier Pikmin games.
unusual contraptions. Native creatures. And even more treasures are around every corner. You might unexpectedly find some castaways, too. Hey, wait a minute.
Olimar?
This individual just nabbed the castaway. You've got to stop him.
So whose home is this? I don't know. Probably Miyamoto's home, since you know how much he really adores Pikmin. He likes to treat Pikmin as like his, the best thing he's ever worked on, when there are other games which I say are far more superior. I mean, graphically, it looks really good, but, I mean, the games look really good graphically, but in terms of, like, you know, everlasting appeal, I still say that either Super Mario Bros. 3, Super Mario World, or Zelda: A Link to the Past, or Link's Awakening are probably his best games he's ever worked on.
You can eventually set out for night expeditions. But there's a catch. Nightfall sends creatures into a frenzy, so stay alert. Thankfully, you'll come across the new glow Pikmin, which only appear at night.
Oh, Luigi's Mansion Ghost Pikmin.
Luminols that produce valuable glow sap. These mounds also attract various wildlife, so use glow Pikmin to drive them away.
So you can actually use glow Pikmin to help the adventurers with going up against some of the dangerous wildlife during the evening hours, instead of just using the spaceship to go up into space and wait for the next day to arrive.
Too big,
Clever.
too small. Pikmin 4.
Oh, good.
Pikmin games, you had to return to your spaceship.
I really thought that they were going to spend a lot of time talking about that, but...
You can now.
Hey, Muteki! Good to see ya!
We hope you can lead the Pikmin on your expedition.
Hope you're having a good day today.
We have even more Pikmin news to share.
Oh, wait a minute.
The first two Pikmin games, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will launch on Nintendo eShop later today.
Oh, wow, digital versions of those games.
Plus, ahead of the game's release, a demo
Oh, yeah.
will be available on Nintendo.
I mean, Super Mario RPG Remake? That was unprecedented.
Even if you've never played a game in the Pikmin series before, so we hope you'll try it out when it releases. Okay, let's see a few more headlines.
The renowned series of
Oh, yes.
games is infiltrating
Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid.
Yes, the Master Collection, yes!
This compilation compilation includes Metal Gear Solid, infiltrate and regain control of Shadow Moses Island. Metal Gear Solid 2.
Well, we weren't even sure which platforms that this game was going to come on when they first announced this. So it's good to know that this is coming on Nintendo Switch finally.
Survive the jungle and confront your former mentor. You can also enjoy the games that started the series, Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake, as well as the NES versions of...
No way! The NES Metal Gear games? And the graphic novels?
The first Metal Gear Solid digital graphic novel and its sequel. Additional content includes screenplay books and master books with story and character info.
Wow!
For each game, and a digital soundtrack.
Dude, this is...
Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 1 launches on Nintendo Switch
October 24th.
Pre-orders begin today.
Wow.
Nintendo eShop.
Holy crap, dude.
Metal Gear Solid games will also be available separately on Nintendo eShop. It's time.
Oh! Castlevania? Oh no. Doggone it. Vampire Survivors. Golly. With the way how they portrayed Dracula's face on there, I thought Castlevania was getting a revival. Ah, dang it.
To avoid enemies and attack automatically with your weapons. Seems easy at first, right? But swarms of increasingly stronger monsters will appear the longer you survive. By getting treasure chests from defeated enemies, or by leveling up, you'll acquire weapons.
I will admit that this game actually looks pretty awesome.
Shape them as you see fit. Plus, up to 4 players can now play together in couch co-op. What other horrors lie in store? Find out when Vampire Survivors launches on the Nintendo Switch system, August 17th.
August 17th, the day after my birthday.
Music and pigeons? Sounds pretty cool. You're a pigeon. Yeah, you heard that right. Play online in this rhythm battle royale and aim to be the last bird standing. Up to 30 players can ruffle each other's
Fall Guys, but pigeons, I guess.
Copy the leader's actions perfectly in Yes, Commander. Fire a slingshot to play music in First Piano.
Ah, too many battle royales. I mean, there are some that are creative, but they're not my cup of tea.
With over 20 minigames, you're in for an impeccably good time. Get ready to shake
Bad pun. Get it? Impeccably.
Rhythm Royale bops its way onto Nintendo
On Halloween?
Ready, set, yo! Penny is on the run, entangled in a chaotic
Penny's big breakaway.
off script. She's managed to make some powerful enemies and a newly animated friend. In this 3D platforming adventure from the team behind Sonic Mania, you'll explore...
Oh, really? From Pagoda Games?
And help Penny and Yo-Yo
or Headcanon? Yeah, I was gonna say, this game actually looks kind of cool for a 3D platformer.
Eddie's massive horde of pushy penguins. And power up Yo-Yo to protect Penny from foul play. You can also put your speedrunning skills to the test in time attack mode to unlock special items, complete secret stages, and more. This is your big break, after all. Take the stage when Penny's Big Breakaway launches on Nintendo Switch early next year.
Private Division, it said. I'm not sure. Maybe. Oh, Wave 5 of Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
A brand new course is racing into Wave 5 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. Introducing
Squeaky Clean Sprint. Ah, so it's not just reused levels, so they're actually bringing in new levels too.
From Mario Kart 7, Wiggler.
Wow. Okay, so it is the last DLC, or is Wave 6 the last DLC?
Wave 5 of the Mario
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game zooms onto Nintendo Switch.
Oh, this summer, okay.
Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. Two worlds.
Yes! Star Ocean Second Story R!
Of the second Star Ocean game, complete with new graphics that fuse 2D.
Oh, dude! Is this HD 2D?
Federation Officer Claude is stranded on an undeveloped
Oh my god, dude! Yes! It is an actual remake.
Was it fate or mere coincidence? Soon after, the two get entangled in a sinister plot within the galaxy.
Star Ocean Second Story R. Oh my god, dude!
As your hero and play through the story from their
Now this I want.
You'll also meet over a dozen potential allies from all walks of life. During your adventure, the hero you chose and the decisions you make will have an impact on who can be recruited to your cause. Battles take place in real time.
God, this has to be HD 2D.
New combat features in this remake include stunning enemies with chain attacks.
God, man, this looks incredible.
Follow-up attacks, letting you map out strategic battles in your favor.
If this is HD 2D, this looks brilliant.
An ancient prophecy will unfold, and your destiny will be awakened. Save the planet in Star Ocean: The Second Story R, launching on Nintendo Switch.
Yes! I'm picking that up when it comes out.
Time to move it, Wario style.
Oh, new WarioWare?
Get ready for more micro game mayhem in the latest WarioWare game. Hold two Joy-Con controllers, then action. Move your body to take on a
Oh yeah, Square Enix, I think they have been doing a really good job when it comes to the HD 2D engine with their games, whether they be new games or remakes.
If you've got two pairs of controllers, play with a friend in local co-op. Sync up your actions to beat each microgame. Plus, up to 4 players can live it up across various minigames in party mode.
I haven't tried the other WarioWare game that's on the Switch. Honestly, I probably should be trying out the WarioWare games a lot more than I should.
200 lightning-fast microgames. In WarioWare, Move It. Launching on the Nintendo Switch system.
WarioWare, Move It.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What are you doing, Koizumi-san?
He was so into it, I didn't want to interrupt. Anyway, This is the latest WarioWare game. You'll use your entire body to strike different poses and complete microgames.
So it's like 1-2 switch.
We have a few more things to share.
Families can join the fun at Nintendo Live 2023. Play games, enjoy live performances.
Oh. Come on.
Take photos with some of your favorite characters.
Dude.
And more. Plus, cheer on your favorite players in 2 championships.
Oh, they're using the music from Now in the 90s by Pro Jared.
On-site tournaments and participate in a last chance qualifier. This all-ages celebration is free and will take.
Yeah, wait, one of the mini games was Mario 64. Yeah. That was kind of.
June 22nd. Head over to the official website and enter the random drawing for a chance to receive tickets. PAX West badge holders interested in attending can visit the official PAX West website for more details. Those not selected will have another chance to attend with the 3 challenge cups this summer. The top 10 players from each.
Oh yeah, but I just hope that they actually perform well on the Switch, Muteki. Because if they do perform well, then yeah, it could be a really good.
A vast number of players are enjoying their time in Hyrule in The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which released last month. Thank you all very much. An amiibo figure of Link from the game was released to coincide with the game's launch. New amiibo of Zelda and Ganondorf
Oh, nice.
will be released this holiday. We hope you're looking forward to them. Okay, this next segment will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
Oh! It is! It is a 2D game! Golly! Oh man! And this looks... God, this looks like it's... I can't even tell if it's 3D or hand-drawn. Man, so much Mario today. Man, and the sound effects, yeah, exactly. Oh, so trippy. Who was working on this? Oh man, this looks much better than the new Super Mario Brothers games. There's no doubt about this. This looks fan-freaking-tastic. Super Mario Brothers Wonder, huh? Wow. Peach is playable, Luigi's playable, Toad is, Daisy. Oh, cool, Daisy's playable. No Blue Toad, huh? Please say it has online, don't just say couch co-op. And you can ride Yoshi too. God. Look at the creativity on this. This is... Oh, man. I'm just blown away by this. This is making me grin. Oh, October 20th. Uh-oh. What is that? Elephant Mario? Wait, what? What? What?
That was the brand new 2D side-scrolling Mario game, Super Mario Bros. Wonder. When you touch a Wonder Flower, expect the unexpected.
Oh man. God damn it, Nintendo. You are torturing my wallet for this holiday season. This, Super Mario RPG Remake, Square Enix 2, Star Ocean The Second Story R.
We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you'll...
Man.
That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Man, my heartstrings. Oh boy. Yeesh. Oh man, you're welcome for making me watch it. Man, that Nintendo Direct, oh my god, it did not disappoint today. I mean, there were a lot of announcements that came out of that just got me excited. Super Mario RPG Remake, as I said. Also, Star Ocean The Second Story R, which is a full-on remake, which I think they are using the HD 2D engine. Really sad that we didn't even get an announcement on Chrono Trigger if that was getting an HD 2D remake. But hey, that was just a rumor. But, you know, for something like Super Mario RPG Remake, the one getting the remake instead, I'm very content about that. And yeah, Mario fans definitely had a feast today, especially with those games and even Super Mario Brothers Wonder. That game, for a 2D side-scrolling Mario game, that blisters more creativity than the new Super Mario Brothers games did, because those games, I feel, were trying to capitalize on either the original Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario Brothers 3. Kind of a bit of both, but Super Mario Brothers Wonder, I'm say that this is like the next big step for Super Mario Brothers after Super Mario World. Yeah, there was a rumor that Muteki, there was a rumor that Chrono Trigger was supposedly going to be announced for a remake during today's Nintendo Direct, but fortunately that was not the case. Maybe that is a thing that's coming down in the future, but instead it's Super Mario RPG that's getting a remake. Oh, man. But it kind of makes me wonder if we're going to be getting another Nintendo Direct that's going to be releasing near this holiday season, like in September or something, that they'll announce like early 2024 games or something like that. But it's good to know that Nintendo still has a lot of steam on their plate when it comes to the Nintendo Switch to help set it off into the sunset. It's good to know that Tears of the Kingdom was not the last big hurrah for the Nintendo Switch, which it is for, I say, AAA standards, but for Nintendo games in general, not by a long shot. And so, yeah, I mean, out of all, I would definitely say that this Nintendo Direct was a major step up over the last one. Oh, man, and I was getting a little bummed that that there was a little bit of lag with the stream going on, but that was on Nintendo's end, but it was more of the Nintendo Live events that was happening over in Seattle, so hopefully this will not happen in the future, but for the most part, the rest of the stream was actually pretty solid. And yeah, Muteki, I thought that they were also going to announce a Zelda DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, but I think that might be a little too early. If anything, they'll probably announce it at the next Nintendo Direct or whenever, whichever Nintendo Directs are going to be hosted for next year. They'll probably announce the, for there to be DLC for Tears of the Kingdom, because I imagine that they are going to be doing DLC for that, seeing as how extremely positive that the game is being received. But when it comes to DLC, they usually tend to showcase them when they're about to release. So it's like, even though if they say we're making DLC, then we don't get a snippet of what's to expect, then chances are we're going to be waiting for a very long time for when that DLC release. I mean, same with the games, if anything. I was really bummed out. One thing I was really bummed out that I was kind of hoping that they would show for today's Nintendo Direct is, even though that Metroid Prime Remastered was showcased at the beginning of this year, or earlier this year, or was it earlier this year? Earlier this year. When Metroid Prime Remastered was announced earlier this year, I was kind of hoping that the rest of the Metroid Prime games before Prime 4 would also be getting the remaster treatment as Metroid Prime Remastered. But sadly, we did not see anything about Metroid Prime 2 Echoes getting a remaster treatment. If anything, that would have been nice for a follow-up to Metroid Prime Remaster, because I have been hearing, sources and rumors saying that, hey, the Metroid Prime trilogy is getting remastered for the Switch. So for the first game to release earlier this year, you figure that Metroid Prime 2 Echoes being remastered would release this summer, and then Metroid Prime 3 Corruption getting a remaster would be released for this holiday season. It'd be really nice if, it'd be nice if they actually got announced, but, it's kind of early to tell. But if they are going to be making them right before the Nintendo Switch rides off into the sunset, then maybe Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for a remaster treatment will be announced for this holiday season at the next Nintendo Direct, if they decide to do one before the year ends, but we'll just have to wait and see. So yeah, overall, this Nintendo Direct, I definitely give it 2 big thumbs up. I mean, there was plenty of surprising announcements to be had, and just the fact that we're getting a Super Mario RPG remake, a remake to Star Ocean: The Second Story, and even Super Mario Bros. Wonder being showcased, as well as the announcement of a new Princess Peach video game, as well as a remaster of Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon coming from the Nintendo Switch. Oh man, Mario fans really got spoiled today with a lot of great awesome sauce. And with Super Mario Brothers Wonder, it really makes me curious what type of power-ups that they are planning for this game, because it seems like that, transforming into an element may seem like a touch bit too far-fetched for a Mario type of power-up, but hey, I really like the direction that they're going with it. Seeing as how that game looks to be far more creative than the new Super Mario Brothers games, because as we all know, the new Super Mario Brothers games, as well as Super Mario Maker 1 and 2, they're pretty much just trying to cash in on nostalgia when it comes to the older format of those games. But good to see that Super Mario Brothers Wonder looks very fresh. So yeah, as I said, 2 thumbs up, or if I wanted to rate it today, I would say I would give it a B plus or an A minus. I mean, really good, but there were some things that kind of, stuff that we already knew that's being worked on, but there was a lot of stuff that just got announced for the first time, so yeah. Yeah, I hear you about that, Omega. It just seems like they were banking on that nostalgia train too much when it came to the new Super Mario Brothers game. So I think Nintendo really decided, hey, it's time to actually evolve that 2D side-scrolling format in new ways that we would never have imagined. And they look to be definitely delivering with the new game. All right, guys. Well, I think that will conclude my reactions towards this Nintendo Direct. Sadly, it would have been nice if I had my friends with me if this aired later on in the day, but, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure that they're going to be very excited about this, too, whenever we talk about it, and I know that Fighter Chaos is definitely going to be excited to talk about it, too, whenever he gets up, but we'll have a lot to say about this when we stream Sonic Adventure 2 Battle this Saturday for the Geek Fighters. Now we need a Forest Maze remake song. LPH, I'm pretty sure that we'll be hearing it as soon as the game gets closer to release, because I am very confident that Yoko Shimomura is working on the soundtrack again, since she did work on the soundtrack for the original Super Mario RPG, but we'll see. Okay, so with that, as I said, I think that will go ahead and conclude my reactions to today's live stream on the Nintendo Direct. It was really solid, but hopefully it will be not the last one for this year. Hopefully we'll get another one before this year ends, but like I said, we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah. So anyway, you guys can hit that subscribe button on YouTube to follow me on there. You can also follow me on Twitch through twitch.tv/RRPG-reviews. YouTube is mostly my bread and butter when it comes to content, but Twitch is secondary, as I usually use it to live stream. But I also live stream on YouTube at the same time as Twitch via Restream, which I'm doing right now. So be sure to follow me at both those sources when you possibly can. And also be sure to look me up through social media at facebook.com and twitter.com at RRPG Reviews. And I'm also part of the Geek Fighters, which is a weekend streaming show between me, Fighter Chaos, and Metal Blue Eyes of Hero Club. We play games together about every 4 weeks, usually through Fightcade, but in between those times, we actually have big projects that happen in between, where one of them will take the controller in their hands and play a game that they really like, and they go through it in its entirety through multiple parts. So yeah, we will be playing Sonic Adventure 2, or Metal will be playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle on the GameCube when that when that episode comes out, or when that episode goes live on Twitch this Saturday. So be sure to follow us at twitch.tv/thegeekfighters. And you can also follow us through facebook.com and twitter.com at the Geek Fighters, since we do have social media accounts there as well. And we're also a part of HeroClub.com, since we're affiliated with them, so be sure to follow them at hero-club.com. And most of our stuff also is covered from there too, as well as our individual contents and all that. Now, let me go ahead and get the Facebook and Twitters up for the Geek Fighters, and then I will go ahead and I will sign off on this live stream. But I hope you all had a really good time, as much as I did today. Like I said, for this Saturday, the guys and I, we're definitely going to have a lot to talk about, so be sure to stay glued for that. And also, be sure to stay up to date with me through social media, as well as YouTube and Twitch whenever I go live or have any new content that's being put up. And I will definitely see you guys for the next live stream whenever that happens, and mainly on a Nintendo Direct, but hopefully it'll be one where my friends and I, we can get together and we can react to the stream that's happening. But we'll see. Anyway, guys, take care of yourselves. Have a great remainder of your day, and I will see you on the next one. Until then, this is Double RPG signing off by saying Godspeed, and game on, gamers. Peace out, and have a good one. Bye-bye.